Hey everybody, this is AYG's Alpha Team, here with another video for the Division. This is going to be the location of all the new checkpoints and all the new safe houses after 1.6 here in DZ7, 8, and 9. Now I'm sitting right here at a checkpoint. This particular checkpoint doesn't have a vendor. There's only 3 of the new checkpoints that don't have vendors, all the rest do. And the 2 safe houses have 2 vendors in each one. We'll go over that. But here's a little survey if you want to take a look at all the new landmarks. There's a ton of them. Sorry I couldn't get this out sooner. I was having internet problems and then connection problems, but let's get right in it here. So this is what the checkpoints look like without vendors. They do still have a restock box, but no vendor. And now, since 1.6 is out, you can fast travel between checkpoints, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to this DZ08 right here on Park Avenue. The fast travel is super convenient, and you can fast travel to any checkpoint. And you can also fast travel to the checkpoints from outside of the DZ. So like I can go from DZ8 to the base of operations. And vice versa. Pretty convenient, I like it. This is the DZ8 checkpoint, DZ08 South. Here's the vendor. This particular vendor has there's a weapons vendor, there's a gear vendor, a mods vendor, and a weapons mods vendor at these checkpoints. This is all new stuff, so you might want to check it out. This enhanced PP19 is pretty legit. I'll also be going over the regular world vendors that have changes. A couple of them have some changes with all new gear as well. So we'll go take a look at those. I'll have everything timestamped in the description below, so if you want to just rush to what everyone has, you can do that too. Next up is this DZ08 East. And this vendor has... This is the gear vendor. All new gear. Couple of things that are okay. That mask is not bad. Now again, there is still armor in the game, so armor does still play a factor. It's just not available as an attribute or on a mod. So keep that in mind when you're looking at these new loadouts that you're working on. I got another video on the armor change. If you want to take a look at that, I'll put it in at the end of this video. I'll also put it in the description. Let's go to DZ09 East. Now this vendor has weapon mods. Pretty okay on both of these so far. Crappy laser. Decent halo sight. Hollow sight. Alright, DZ09 East, number 2. This particular vendor has gear mods, and this is the last checkpoint that actually has a vendor. The other checkpoints do not. We'll go over that a little bit later too. Actually, yeah, we'll just head there. Straight now. Now these, if you want to just skip ahead to the safe zones, you can. These 2 vendors don't have anything. I'm just going to show you what they look like real quick. Now they do have restock boxes. Same with this other DZ9. Same exact look. Now we're going to head into the dark zone to the DZ9 safe room. I'm going to go ahead and let this play in case you want to get a look at the new DZ area.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity
looking pretty sick.
So
far I like the new changes. I particularly like the historian. If you don't have one, you should definitely pick one up from the special equipment vendor in the terminal. It's pretty legit. I'm running a Predator's Mark build. Now that you don't have to worry about dropping your experience or dropping any DZ credits, you can freely use any one of your setups so long as you're not rogue. So I'm running this Predator's Mark build, which is legit. I haven't done any mod changes or anything yet because I kind of wanted to get this video out as soon as possible. Alright, let's head right in. But I will be doing some changes. I'll probably be doing some videos on some new loadouts and new weapons as well. This is the DZ09 safe room. Special vendor. This vendor only has gear set items. Okay, final measure. And it looks like all the gear set items vendors have the 2 jackets now too. Let's have a little look around real quick. There's the other gear vendor, but let's take a look at this Restless Garage. Pretty cool. Another entrance right there.
Hey, you know you need this.
This is a weapons mods vendor here at DZ09 Safe House. Pretty crappy mods, but an okay scope. Not too bad with the critical hit damage. Might pick that up later.
It was your call, not to buy.
Alright, now we're going to head to the DZ08 safe room. I'm going to let this play out too, just so you guys can, if you want to get some more looks at the DZ around the areas. Pretty cool, there's a ton of landmarks. And they haven't upped the amount of people that can be on one server, so it's kind of just more spread out for enemies, or at least other PvP players. There's some enemies up there. I like it. I like the new loadouts. I like the new enemies. There's new contamination events that are pretty cool. Let's shoot these guys. You can see this Predator's Mark in action. I'm still using my LVOAC. And again, I haven't really changed anything from before today. But as you can see, the body damage increase is significant, I think. Doing some serious damage to these guys. And I am playing on console, so stability, you can see that it's not as easy to control. That doesn't seem to matter because I think these guys are pretty good. Let's head forward. Again, there are new weapon sets as well. I don't have any yet, or I haven't gone through them yet. But they're supposed to be pretty good. I really do like the Historian Marksman's Rifle. It has exploding rounds now. When you hit someone, it hits them for damage and also does explosive damage with a delay. So you shoot them, they take the damage, and then a delay, with a little bit of delay, there's an explosion afterwards. And it can disorient them, or at least stagger them. It can stagger them pretty good. I like it. And I'm a marksman's rifle user myself, so it's just a nice little bonus to what I do. And in case you're wondering, I'm using the Predator's Mark build, which is get 10 hits in a row and then you make them bleed for that half the damage. The shot with the explosion both count as separate hits. So if you're using the Historian, you only have to shoot them 5 times because each one does an explosion. After that last explosion, it will do that Predator's Mark specific damage. I'll show you right here. So you can see I only shoot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And before I get to that last one, you can see it starts doing the bleed damage. It's pretty fucking legit. Let's get in the safe house. This is the DZ08 safe house. Very similar to the DZ9. Now this gear vendor has gear items, the other DZ9 vendor had gear set items. And you can see that little extra mod spot on the backpack, that's for the skins that are available now. You can also see that skill haste that's included on the gloves, which is pretty cool. Take a little look around. Seating area. Alright, let's go to the other vendor.
Hey, stupid! Over here!
So this is also a gear set item vendor. Striker harness, meh. Banshees, eh. Hunters, meh. Nothing really that I want to pick up here either. me personally. I mean, there might be something of interest for you. That's why we go through them. I'm not here to tell you how to play. I'm just here to show you where things are. So yeah, here's another. Now these checkpoints here that I'm labeling are the ones that don't have vendors. These ones do. And then of course the safe houses. Now I couldn't find a safe house in DZ7, so I'm pretty sure there isn't one. But if I'm wrong, leave me a message in the comments. I'll make sure to make a video for that too. Now we're going to DZ6 again because this vendor has all new items from the last weekly reset. So I want to come back here and take a look at what she's got. And it's the same for this DZ3 vendor, but this DZ3 vendor only has one change. And the change is from one weapon. There was an ACR here, but now it's a military SA-58. And the funny thing is it has the exact same talents as the ACR did too. So literally it's just a weapon swap, which is crazy. And it's the only change from this vendor at all. All the rest are exactly the same from the weekly reset. Might just be a glitch thing that they might not have picked up on. Now the armory, the advanced weapons vendor here, doesn't carry the named weapons anymore, and he has all new stock as well. That's why we're going through these. Pretty decent vector, I might pick that up. Surplus SVD is garbage. 249 pair is not bad. Magazine, meh. Decent compensator. Decent headshot damage on that scope too. The same is for the terminal special equipment vendor. He's got all new stuff. Here's that historian I was telling you about. History Repeats is that perk. Super legit if you want to try it out. Pretty good Liberator too. Casting. Now all the advanced weapons vendors that the weapons he was selling are now here, at least the named ones, or the exotic ones rather. And this is all new stock for him too, so we're going to go through this. Pretty good PP19. Really good lightweight M4. Recommend picking that up. Say 58. SOCOM is meh. A little light on the headshot damage. Then again, headshot damage isn't as important anymore because they did up the body damage you do. Okay, mask. Crappy hunters, crappy deadeye. Crappy spec ops, crappy strikers, crappy firecrest. D3 FNC is not bad. That's actually, you might want to pick that up if you're running that. My backpack's weak. Knee pads are weak. Banshee knee pads are weak. That holster's no good. No good, no good, no good. Okay. No good. No good. Well, the armor, no good. No good. Turret duration for that mod. So yeah, we're going through these just again, like I said, because they have new stock. And this is it. This is the only changes. Every other vendor has the same exact stuff. If you want to check them out, there's a whole separate video for that. That's it, guys. I'll be doing some more videos as they come, as the information comes. Thanks for watching this one. Go ahead. Game on.
Game on! Yeah, game on!